Hey y'all, I know it's been a minute, but I am back and today's video will be my top 10 products under $10. So I really wanted to do this video because I know a lot of times I'll show you things that are higher end or mid-level products. I don't talk that much about drugstore products, but I do love drugstore products as well. So I really wanted to come on and just show you my favorite things under $10. And these things are going to be pretty much easy access for everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. With the first item I have here is actually a foundation. So the one that I chose is True Match Lumi by L'Oreal. I'm in the shade C6, and I've done a blog review on this and I've talked about it in videos before, but it is hands down my favorite drugstore foundation. Now, with drugstore prices in general, they can range, you know, they can differ by a few dollars or more depending on where you buy them. This one is going to be probably the hardest product I show you to get under $10, but you definitely can. The lowest I've seen it has been like $9.97 at Walmart, I believe. So, plus you can always use coupons and things of that nature. So that is my absolute favorite foundation from the drugstore, hands down. Competes with a lot of higher end foundations I've tried. Sticking with face products, the next item I have is the Revlon Nearly Naked Face Powder. And this is in the shade Medium Deep. And it actually looks a lot lighter than it actually is. So it goes on a little bit darker than it looks in the pan. But I really like this powder because it's very soft and silky to the touch, unlike any other drugstore powder I've tried. And it doesn't look cakey very easily. It can look cakey if you pile on too much, but this is one of those powders that almost can be used as a foundation powder, but you can also wear it very sheerly and use it as a setting powder. In my case, I normally will put this on top of my BB cream when I use it, and it just gives me a little bit more coverage without making me look like a cake face. Now moving on to the eyes. So first product I have is the Milani eyeshadow primer, and I love this product. This is now my favorite eyeshadow primer. I don't hardly even use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer anymore since I discovered this. So I do have a blog post on this, so I'm not going to say too much about it, but it keeps my eyeshadows on all day and it keeps them from creasing, which is what an eyeshadow primer is supposed to do. So this is only like $6 or so. Love it. So for eyeshadow bases from the drugstore, I really love the Maybelline Color Tattoos. And I have almost every color. Not every color, but I have quite a few. My favorite is Bad to the Bronze, which is a taupey bronze color. And I'm sure you've seen this before, but these last seriously all day. Now, I always wear them with the primer, and I usually use them as a base, meaning I put eyeshadow on top of them. But they really help to bring out the eyeshadows that I put over top of them, especially when I'm using cheaper eyeshadows. So really, really love these, but my favorite is Bad to the Bronze. All of them are worth a try though. For eyeshadow, my favorite one under $10 is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows. And this one is in the shade Bronze Taupe. Again, a pretty taupey color that you can wear all over the lid. This is one of those colors that I go for when I'm only gonna wear one shadow on my lid, and I'll just put it on my lid and then put a little bit in my crease and it's good to go. So I do love all the colors that I've seen. They're very, very pigmented, but this one just happens to be my favorite. Only bad thing about it is these run like $7 each, which is kind of expensive for drugstore, but it's still under $10. So if you can only get one shadow, get this one. Another eyeshadow I have is actually a palette. So this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Comfort Zone palette, and it comes with 8 shades in it. I'm sure you've seen these before. They're about $5. So this is probably a more economical choice, and this is my second favorite eyeshadow under $10, but I still like the L'Oreal more. But if you're looking to start your collection of makeup and you want to start out with more than one shade, then these are definitely worth the value for like $5, and you get 8 shades, and they're pretty pigmented and very pretty colors. Especially this Comfort Zone is very neutral. So cheek products are normally ones that I will splurge on, especially blushes, because it is very hard to find blushes that look good on me, that show up on me from the drugstore. So I do have some though, and my favorite one by far is this Milani Sunset Beach blush. And I really like it because it's a orangish color, like a terracotta color. Tends to look very natural on skin tones for women of color, including me. And it's very easy to blend. It works like a higher end blush, and it shows up. The Milani blushes are very pigmented. All of them are, but this one just happens to be my favorite. Now this one, they don't really sell in the stores anymore, but you can buy it from cherryculture.com, I believe. And I actually got this one on clearance from CVS a while ago. So the next product I have is the Maybelline Touch of Light Luminizing Face Glow. And this is basically a golden liquid highlighter. So what I really like about this is that in general, it's hard to find liquid highlighters at the drugstore. So this one was probably about $6, and it just gives a very nice golden sheen to the cheek. I like liquid highlighters because they tend to look a little bit more natural than powder highlighters, and they just give you that glow from within. So this one will probably be very hard to find because it was limited edition, but you may still find it in some stores. Maybelline has out these liquid illuminizing bronzers, and I swatched one of them and it looks very similar to this. So if you're unable to find the Touch of Light, you may want to try the new Maybelline, I think they're called bronzing highlighters, or bronzing illumin something. The next item is my Milani Easy Brow pencil, and I use the shade dark brown. And what I really like about this pencil is it comes with a spoolie on one end, and then it comes with the pencil on the other end, which is retractable. And this product tends to last me a long time. This is probably the third one I've gone through, second or third one. And I really like it because it's easy to use, it's dark enough on my brows, and it doesn't fade throughout the day. So this is definitely a staple in my routine. I use it every single day. So the last item I have to show you is a lip gloss. So my favorite lip gloss from the drugstore is the Maybelline High Shine lip glosses. So again, this is one of those products that every color is pretty much amazing. But I just picked one of my favorites, and the shade I have is Captivating Coral, which is a beautiful orange color. I'm actually wearing it today. And what I really like about these is they're pigmented and they're glossy, but they're not over the top glossy like the name would indicate. To me, I don't like to walk around looking like I have chicken grease on my lips. So these provide enough shine and enough gloss while still giving good color. And I'm actually wearing it today, but I'm wearing it over a lipstick. So yeah, these are my favorite glosses from the drugstore, hands down. Alright, so that is it for my top 10 under $10. I would love to know some of your favorite products that are under $10. You can leave those in the comments down below. And thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!